today, everyone. Shouts out to the Cole College. What up, what up, what up, gang, gang? How y'all doing, light beams? I'm back. I'm back with some information for you to prepare for the type of work that we're going to be doing here on the House of Chi channel in conjunction with your rituals that you will be doing for your Kali Ma journey. Okay? I am live at noon, and I have a few things that I need you all to gather to enhance your experience. All right, I'll give y'all just a minute to tune in and let me know you're in the building. Let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly, because I had to switch cameras. You know, little shenanigans, never hurt nobody. Okay, let me get to the big screen so I can be able to communicate clearly with you all. Let me know if you need me to speak up at all. I'm gonna jump in here. It's real simple, real simple, real simple. All right, what up, Shell Bell? Shell Bell low. Wagwan. You're gonna want to add these notes specifically to your Kali Ma journals. Hey, 22. Shouts out to the Dark Thorns. Girl, forgive mother. Delicate Thorn Society. You know it's love. You know it's love. PGC's in the building. What's up, Laughing Lauren? Alright. So I have two things that I need y'all to get with. Alright, we'll go early on. So as you're working with Kali Ma, we talk a lot about her being the Dark Mother. Talk about this essence of this void, right? And what I've come to understand, and I want to share with you, is this perfection that she brings out of you, okay? The work with Kali Ma is very internal. There are going to be workings that you do that are outward, that are on an external surface, right? But this perfection is going to be coming from within. What is interesting and what I appreciate about it, maybe because of my Capricorn nature, right, is that she has a very specific relationship also with Saturn. And the work that I'm going to bring to you all is going to combine those essences. And when I said to you that I wanted you to become the frequency, I'm going to continue to bring to you the importance of the way in which light speaks. Light being the frequency in which we emit so that we can be seen, so that we can have an effect in this realm, in the astral realm, in the universe. Because as we understand, we are not just citizens of whatever state, locality, principality that we live in, not even just this planet, but we are citizens of this multiverse. Correct? So all of this is really to make sure that we can fine tune and understand, like I said, the articulations of who we are. But they're really simple techniques. They're simple because we don't have to complicate our magic in order to get to know who we are. But it takes a level of astuteness, discipline, and consistency for these simple techniques to bring about the types of changes at a cellular level, right? The molecular level, for them to come forth. So in your notebooks, I want you to write down that you are going to need a couple of things, right? You're going to need to invest in some red light bulbs, okay? Some of you already have red light bulbs. Perfect. But you want to make sure that you have the best quality and strength of the red hue so that your entire body can receive the benefits of this red light. And what I'm sharing with you, I don't like the reflection of my glasses. I like seeing clearly, but I don't like the reflection of the light in my glasses. Anywho, the information I'm sharing with you is backed up by science. But I only say that because a lot of folks who may be coming across this information might be still bridging the gap between their belief systems and what is real knowledge based, right? And the quality of mystery revealed to us through the rishis, through the sadakas who have had the discipline to receive this level of information. This level of information is on the level of wisdom, okay? Wisdom and understanding. Is that science caught up. So when we're working with Kalima, who deals with the blue hue, right? What we get from the black light. I wanted to share with you to use that, but then I realized that we have to be careful with certain things given into the wrong hands and people misusing it and ending up sick. So on the flip side, what is relevant to Ma Kali is the red light. The science behind the color red in its frequency, in its hue, in its light, is the aspect of doing work with her that energizes you, brings about this vitality within you at a cellular level so that you can make the changes and withstand the transformation that is going to occur via working with Ma Kali. It is an exciting adventure to begin because so many pieces of literature are available that talk about how transformative working with the Dark Mother is. We've at least grown in maturity spiritually to not just see her as some evil, monstrous, feminine energy. The feeling of fear, the feeling of being disturbed by what we see on the outside has everything to do with our perception, which comes from inside of us. There's a reason why one particular, like a child who is new to an environment, may not be threatened by the physical appearance of something scary versus an adult who has gone through what that one particular picture represents an experience without having a real experience with it. And sometimes I'd like to believe that the most powerful entities that we can engage will always present in a way that is repelling, because before they get to working on you, you have to tap into a level of courage and security within yourself to even embark on the journey. So it's like it's your sacrifice to be able to see beyond what looks scary, to extrapolate the information and the enlightenment and the transformation and the beauty of working with these energies. You first have to sacrifice your fear and surrender to this realm of being totally transformed, molded back into your natural divinity. This is, remember I said there's nothing that's going to be put into you with this work. Anyone who says that you're, oh, I'm gonna put this into you, work. This work is to bring out of you what is divine. And in order to go into you, into the depths of who you are, you're going to feel some pain about it, because we have a large piece of our psyche called an ego that will fight at every breath, which is one of the highest phases of spiritual transformation that exists. And so why are the exercises that I'm going to give you for your physical body going to be important? Because these exercises are going to help to strengthen and lubricate your joints, your glands, your physical body. You got to get into this material. You have to get into your wax. And you're going to need to move it, massage it, and align it in a proper frequency of light to be able to fully experience what you're doing when you sit before Ma Kali. If you're too tired, you won't push through. If you're not aware of yourself, when that awareness comes to you, it can be very daunting, intimidating. What I understand is that what we're not aware of, we don't pay attention to, and it dies. That's what happens. In every situation, that's the case. You utilize and pay attention to what you see the most, that represents you the most. A lot of us spend a lot of time on our face. We spend time on the clothing that drapes our bodies. If we aren't living in a climate where these clothes are not as plentiful and more of the body is showing, it's a fact that if you go to coastal areas where people are living, even in the city, are living closer to the beach, and they have less clothes on, the number of people that you see looking more physically fit is because their awareness is more on what everyone else is going to be seeing. And so they tend to it. Versus in areas where you're covered up and you're like, whatever's going to be seen, I'm going to tend to it. And so that has a large effect on your experience in life, your posture in life. So why the red light? Ma Kali represents, in a lot of her ways, this warrior and this strength to break through the illusions of your reality. Okay? But when you're in this red light, it activates within the cells the mitochondria. So if you want to Google the anatomy of a cell, because I said we're going to get to this level of the brains of each cell. The mitochondria is not the brain, okay? But the mitochondria is very important because it is the battery. It is the battery. When we're talking about energizing our bodies by what we eat, what we listen to, what kind of light we're in, you know, like those fluorescent lights that they have just hanging over the children in school, and it's just making them drowsy and docile, okay? There's a reason for this. And so I want you to immerse yourself in this color of red light at a specific time in the morning, preferably, to do your physical exercises. And then you can sit in the red light for your meditations. You can do the physical movements that I'm going to outline for you and demonstrate for you, and they're probably going to be like the silliest, craziest experience that we've had with each other so far, because they're just going to be weird. I'm gonna just tell you right now, throw your I'm cute and I got to do things that look hot and sexy or fluid, like throw it out, because we're going to get ugly so that we can get beautiful from within. I'm just giving you a warning right now. But back to the mitochondria. The mitochondria are the battery of the cells. Is where the ATP is processed so that we have energy available to us to do whatever we need to do. Digest, breathe, heart rate, your blood circulating, transferring nutrients and toxic waste in and out of the body, ridding the body of the waste, taking in the nutrients. It takes energy to actually take in nutrients. When someone is sick on their deathbed, they can't even digest the food. Why they throwing it up? Because it takes energy to actually absorb the nutrients. So you all are going to need energy all throughout your body in order to absorb and to reflect and to transform and to reveal what is within. Okay? Press 1 in the chat if you follow and this makes sense. Hey, Engelman. So loco. All right. So y'all gonna need to get some red light bulbs. Red light bulbs. And create a space. I would say about the size of a yoga mat. Even though when we first start, you're not even gonna need that. For the first 2 lessons that I go into, you're not gonna need a yoga mat. You're not gonna need anything more than the mirror in your bathroom. Okay? If you want to do it, you just need a mirror. You're gonna need a mirror. That's the other thing. Red light, a mirror. You got me? Now what I will say is this. I want you to get some of that glow-in-the-dark tape. All right? That glow-in-the-dark tape. You can find it on Amazon or wherever. The strips of glow-in-the-dark tape. And then, if you will, you can get 1 black light. Okay? Small little one, just something big enough to illuminate the space of an 8x10. Like nothing huge. Okay? Make sure you have yourself some comfy clothing. You got some time to get that together. You know, get yourself something fresh. It's a new year. Get yourself something fresh. And the colors, for me, that I think, you know, you want to just immerse yourself in would be black, red, really, really dark blue. Okay? But you don't have to. That part is optional. For me. Okay? But you need red light bulbs, a little tiny black light, some glow-in-the-dark tape, and a mirror. Somebody can put that in the chat. Hopefully the chat is going to be available to everyone. I'll put the supplies in the description box after this video. And if you have any questions, you can hit me up on Facebook. This is going to be a fun ride. I'm going to make sure it's fun. Y'all going to see all the silliness. Okay? Frequency. And I will catch up with you all soon. But I want y'all to put it in the chat. Peace, love, and bliss.